Thank you for joining me for lesson 153. Oh, I have accidentally used the wrong camera. My apologies. But we'll just keep going. So, lesson 153 of our daily study through Sefer HaMitzvos. We've got six mitzvahs to run through very quickly today. It's a big day today, you might say. It's a big day. Uh, well, we're going to be talking about the big day kahuna, like the garments of the kohanim, of the priests. So we have six mitzvahs. There's positive mitzvah 33, negative mitzvah 88, negative mitzvah 87, negative mitzvah 73, and negative mitzvah 163, and negative 164. So six mitzvot, and they are the priestly garments. So the priests are commanded to don special priestly vestments. Four special garments for the regular priests, eight for the high priest before serving in the holy temple. So they have special garments, and they're for that purpose. The high priest is not to enjoy wearing his high priest garments that he wears. Just wear them because of the glory of Hashem, and this is the mitzvah. All right, those are the priestly garments. Exodus 28:2 says, "And you shall make holy clothes for Aaron, your brother, for honor and for beauty." Now, holy, obviously, in the sense of HOLY clothes. We're going to get to holy clothes in the other sense in just a moment. So, tearing the edge of the high priest's robe is forbidden. This is Exodus 28:32 says, "It shall have an opening like the opening of a coat of armor. It shall not be torn." So it's forbidden to tear the opening at the top of the collar of the priest's robe. For this reason, the opening was hemmed so that the threads would not unravel. All right. Now, that's a very interesting one. You would think maybe that it's tearing it because of mourning, and obviously that's not supposed to be done. Um, and we even have an instance of a high priest doing so in the New Testament. But tearing the edge of the high priest's robe is forbidden, even in a passive way. So they did so putting the hem on there so that it would be protected. All right, detaching the high priest's breastplate from the apron. So the apron of the high priest is on the back of the high priest, and then on the front is what's called a breastplate. This breastplate is made of various, strings and whatnot. So it's not like a an armor type of breastplate. It's referred to as the Choshen Mishpat, which is like the breastplate of judgment. And on there are the stones with the names of the various tribes, and also within there, in the fold on the Choshen Mishpat are the or were the Urim and the Tumim, the two stones that would be consulted when they needed to hear from Hashem regarding a specific uh, judgment. But this mitzvah is coming to tell us that breastplate is not to be removed from the apron on the backside. This is from Exodus 28:28. The breastplate shall not be loosened from the apron. So it's forbidden to remove that. All right. Serving while inebriated. Leviticus 10:8-11 says, "Do not drink wine or strong drink when you enter the tent of meeting and when you teach the children of Israel." So it's forbidden to enter the holy temple or to issue a halakhic ruling while inebriated, whether from wine or any other intoxicating beverage. Um, all right, next mitzvah. Priests are not allowed to have unruly hair um, in the temple. So Leviticus 10:6 says, "Do not let the hair of your heads grow long." So the Kohanim are required not to enter the temple while having disheveled or unkempt hair, and because this is the custom of mourners who don't make their hair look nice. According to an alternate version in the Midrash, this prohibition bans a priest from growing their hair inordinately long. So that's also certainly not allowed. So the priest would actually have regular haircuts, and from what I understand, the high priest actually got his hair cut or trimmed every single day, so that he would be looking his best. And whereas the other priests had their hair cut very frequently, but not as often. Um, all right. Finally, priests entering the holy temple clad in torn clothes. So that is not allowed. Leviticus 10:6 says, "Neither rend your clothes, and you shall not die." The Kohanim are enjoined not to enter the holy temple with torn garments. Again, because a torn garment is related to mourning, and so mourning is not to be done within the temple. The temple is kind of like, in a lot of ways, has many of the rules of Shabbos, um, and it's almost like the day that is eternally Shabbos. So like the it's almost like the messianic era within the walls of the temple, and so mourning is not allowed there, as well as other things. There's supposed to be a reverence for Hashem, and mourning is just simply not appropriate. Just like we don't mourn on Shabbos. So they're not allowed to enter with torn garments or holy garments, as I mentioned earlier. So the high priest is always bound by this prohibition, even when not in the holy temple. So all the priests can't do it while they're there, and the high priest has to always have that air of respectability anywhere he goes. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day in every way. Bye bye.